Welcome to the training on how to build a chatbot, a self-learning approach. In this particular session, we are going to discuss the overview of how we can quickly build a chatbot. I'm Devanshu Shukla, a Node.js and RESTful APIs enthusiast, and I'm a founder at Hackweather. For this particular course, I request you guys to be aware with the following concepts. You should be aware with Node.js programming. You should be aware with basic JavaScript, because we will be writing practical codes in order to build bots for Facebook, for different types of messaging apps, for messages, for different other applications available, and we will be using Node.js programming in order to design this. Let's get started with introduction. As far as the technology is concerned, basically bots are known as conversational interfaces, and these are one of the most natural user interfaces around. After all, it's the one we use every day to interact with others. A popular form of this UI comes in the form of chatbots. Chatbots are third-party applications that are able to conduct conversations with humans via text or audio, to understand their message in natural language and to converse with them in natural settings. In other words, user can interact with bots by sending them messages, orders, and inline requests. Designed to automate tasks typically done by the user, such as making a reservation at a restaurant, adding an appointment to the calendar, or retrieving and displaying expensive information, chatbots must simulate a conversation similar to human discussions. After the Facebook F8 conference, chatbots quickly became an obsession. Chatbots can be found today in messaging platforms like Facebook Messenger, Slack, Skype, etc. They can also be found in voice-activated platforms like Amazon's Alexa and Apple's Siri. Functionality ranges from bots that help us shop online to those that provide a sort of therapy via artificial intelligence and text chat. Moreover, for some analysts, chatbots are intended to replace applications. In fact, chatbots have many advantages over applications. A chatbot, unlike an application, does not need to be downloaded. It is available directly in your instant messaging service. Neither download nor installation, registration, username or password is required. A chatbot can potentially be multifunctional and fulfill the role of several applications. While mobile apps have been seeing an explosion with the advent of the iPhone and Android smartphones, there is a more recent movement to make use of the most popular apps on our phones to interact with all sorts of services. These mobile apps include the most popular messaging platforms, including SMS, Siri, and Google Now. App fatigue has led people back to fewer and oftentimes simpler apps to do bulk of their work. A 2015 Comscore study showed the US smartphone owners typically use about 3 main apps with much frequency, and the presentation can be downloaded from the link here. Let me just take you quickly to the presentation. You can quickly copy the link to Comscore. We'll just return it back as soon as the program loads up. So finally, we also know that chatbots allow popular apps like Facebook Messenger, SMS, and others to do much more than simply chat with family and friends. Siri and Google Now are a voice command to getting help with all sorts of common problems and tasks. I hope you have understood this particular process, and now let me take you to comscore.com insights. And here on this website, you can quickly download this white paper about the 2015 US mobile app report. And according to the report, you will be able to understand a lot of information about how digital media time in the US has exploded recently, growing nearly 50% in the past 2 years. So now, as you already understand that a lot of people uses Facebook messaging, and there are different types of messaging applications available. So creating a chatbot and building a chatbot is always a good idea in order to treat your customers well, in order to do automated tasks. So we will be performing all these things practically in this particular session. Thank you for watching.